You know what's better than good VSTs? A good one that's free. Here are a few that you can download right now. Now, our first VST is going to be Deja Vu by Soundshifter. If you've ever wanted halftime but you don't have the funds, don't crack it. Not that you would. All right, let's grab this sample. And let's see what Deja Vu does to it. As you can see, the layout is pretty much identical to halftime. You can change the loop length, amount that it slows something down, so 4 times. 1.5 times. You can do a bit of EQ in here. You can add some smoothness to remove any clicks, or you can spin this all the way to the left to use like the effects knob in halftime. Essentially, this is halftime. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire up halftime and I'm gonna copy the exact same settings that I've got in here. This is what the sample sounds like with halftime. And this is what it sounds like with Deja Vu. $10, free. $10, free. Free. I love you cable guys, I'm sorry. Side note, this sample along with 49 others is available for free. Link in description if you want to download it. Now this next one isn't exactly new, but it's very useful for adding some sauce to your beats. For free. Tape Stop by Kilohertz. Let's listen to this drop.
You gotta get high like me. You gotta get high like this. You gotta get high like me. I'm fucking with bitches, alright. I'm having my way, alright.
Now let's load up Tape Stop. As you can see, I can enable and disable the effect by clicking this button. I can also adjust how long it takes to stop. Let's crank that up.
I like this. You gotta get home.
And I can also adjust the start time.
You gotta get home.
But I bet you're wondering, how would I even use this? Because there's no actual button to automate. Don't worry. I got you. All we have to do is make sure that our last click was on the setting that we want to automate. So on the play, then we go down to tools, last tweet, create automation clip. That'll just make an automation for the last button that we clicked on. Now, if I wanted to do a tape stop just before the drop, I'll just duck this down here.
I like this. You gotta get home. I'm fucking with bitches, alright. I'm having my way, alright.
Also, if you want to, we can play around with the automation and settings to do stuff like this.
I'm a gigolo hoe, I bite. My whole career, they bite. Some niggas are thinking they faster than me. Somebody's a
That sounds kind of dookie, but you get the idea, right? Side note, you can also grab the Kilohertz bundle for free, which comes with all these VSTs. On to the next plugin, Flux Mini 2 by Salem Audio. This is essentially an amp and filter modulation VST, but without using all the fucking fancy words. It's a free version of Kickstart 2, or a scaled down version of Shaperbox. Here's the melody that we're working with. Now we apply Flux Mini 2. As you can see, it's got a ton of different presets. You can adjust the speed. You can adjust the mix as well. We've also got some sidechain presets. You guys get the idea. The UI is pretty simple and straightforward and easy to use. Also, if you guys want to add like a dated cassette tape kind of sound to your samples, you can use Tape Cassette 2. That's also by Salem Audio. Let's go through the presets. Yeah, that sounds old as fuck. Why would anyone use this shit? If any of you out there can apply this preset to your samples and get a placement with it, you are, in fact, him. Now, if you watch my videos a lot, you'll notice that I use Soundshifter in almost every beat to instantly change the pitch of something without having to adjust it in FL, then wait for it to calculate long. But if you ain't trying to pay for that, you're in luck, because I found a free alternative for you. In a pitch. That sounded like I said in a bitch, but I didn't. Now let's play a sample. One thing I will say though, honestly, I've tried a couple different free pitch shifter plugins. Soundshifter just gives the cleanest result out of anyone I've tried. If you guys know any better free alternatives, drop a comment down below. But if you want to change the pitch of something, this is an option. Let's try comparing inner pitch, pitched up by 3 semitones. Let's try Soundshifter. Yeah, whereas Soundshifter just maintains a lot more quality. Now, odds are you've already heard of Spitfire Labs, but if you haven't, it's a completely free VST with a ton of different high quality banks. Here are a couple newer banks that I definitely recommend to you if you want to make dark drill or trap beats. Labs Autograph Grand Piano. Just lay down some quick chords. Now, if we double click on here, we can adjust the tightness, pause, or the reverb. This sounds fucking good for a free piano, man. Also, we've got the Bell Swarm bank. Try opening this. Let's just copy the piano, tightening there. The Fulk Horn bank has some cool sounds as well, which would be really useful for adding some nice low end to your samples. And also the Gaelic voices. I don't like how these two make me feel. Can add some reverb. Some distance. Now for the next plugin, of course it's got to be Pancake by Cable Guys. I use this literally on every single beat, but it's essentially an easy panning automation tool. Let's take these count snares in this beat. Let's turn on Pancake. Set this to 1 bar. Immediately adds like more depth to the mix. Also, we can chuck it on my drum fill, so it goes from this to this. Now all together. Also, honorable mentions, we're going on to Analog Lab Play by Arturia. Now, I've purchased Analog Lab 5. There was nothing else, I just wanted to flex. No, I'm playing. Analog Lab Play is essentially a stripped down version of the full one, so there wasn't really any point in me installing it, but here are a few previews of the sounds. Cyberpunk 2077. If you want to make a beat for church, and apparently it's packed with 100 sounds. Another is the free Orchestra 2, and you can get this completely free on their website. It runs with native access. Now, I've yet to use number 2, but I've already got number 1. I made a couple videos using it and it was fire. And they drop a free instrument every month. And last but not least, I'm never gonna stop going on about it, Fresh Air. It's essentially a saturator that just makes things sound more crispy and fresh. You can use it on individual instruments, your entire melody, or even your master. Here's with it off. Here's with it on. Crispy. Too crispy. No brainer. Now, if you guys have found the video useful at all, don't forget to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing. If there are any free VSTs that you thought should have been on this list, put us all on and let us know in the comments below. Take care.